and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is a weekly reading for you for the 4th week of July 2020, which is 20th to the 26th of July. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time and basically what's on the cards. But before we dive into the tarot, I need to consult the oracle. So I will just draw 3 cards from this deck to see what words of wisdom the oracle has to impart to you, Aquarius, for this coming week. Let's see what messages are there for Aquarius for the 4th week of July 2020. What messages are there for Aquarius for the 4th week of July 2020? And I'll just let the deck fall open where it wants. And we'll just take a pile. 3 cards. Let's see what you get. Nourish by Plantain. Plantain reminds us of nourishment, to nourish, because it's a very serviceable plant. Nourish. You've got connection with the foxglove, and you have service with garlic. 2 humble plants. Actually, I suppose they all are here. So garlic, reminds us of service. It's how useful it is in our everyday kitchens, and it's just a simple, humble plant, garlic. And plantain, apparently in the ancient days people ate it as well as animals, but it was something that could be relied upon to feed the livestock in hard times, winter and all that, as well as the humans. And then connection. Foxglove reminds us of connectivity. All right, so let's see what else you have in your reading. Let's see what's on the cards for Aquarius for the 4th week of July 2020. What messages are there for Aquarius for the 4th week of July 2020? Let's see. What messages are there for Aquarius for the 4th week of July 2020? So let's see what we have. The Lovers, the Queen of Swords, and the World. Wow. So you have the Star, the 6 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords have brought you to where you are. The Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles are your challenges. The Moon, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess are your words of wisdom from the tarot deck. And then Strength, Death, and the Emperor. 3 major arcanas at the end of your spread, with the Ace of Cups underlining everything. So it seems like, this Lover's card may well be a beautiful connection, an inspiring connection between you and another, making a bond, the joining of 2 opposites, or a union between 2 that promises to go a long way because it's strong, it's it's strong and it's deep rooted and meaningful. You certainly seem, though, to be stepping into a new phase with an important, perhaps decision to be solved or an issue to resolve. But there certainly seems, despite, I see you sitting in between a wonderful new thing that's come your way, a good bonding, and a new phase of your life, a sense of something having reached completion and you stepping into a new role perhaps, and a slight difficulty with making a decision or solving an issue that may have come from where you come from. Following a star, you've been following a dream, and it's something getting a sense it's something that you may have hankered after in your childhood. If this is indeed for those of you who feel that this is a love spread for you, this connection may well be to do with someone from the past, but there's been a sense of not being able to move forward, of being trapped, unable to reach your goal. The solution is probably lying in the idea that you may need to just change the way you look at things, get a new perspective of it, because she's not seeing something that's blatant. That knot can be untangled with a clear vision of what is causing the blockage, the problem. Your challenges, that you may be rushing into things too quickly because you feel passionate and adventurous about it, but it may well result in you feeling tied up again, and feeling trapped again in a stalemate, or in a position, in a situation that has grown stale for you, and then you would have a sense of having been lured into something that was not as it seemed. But there's nothing here really to indicate that it is not as it seemed. So this is your challenge. This is what you're battling with. Do you really trust this connection? I feel, looking at the spread, that is the essence. And there's also, a worry of being cast out, rejected. So perhaps getting your head around the fears you have, just looking for connections. Perhaps your idea of what is safe and secure jars with the rapidity of, or the hastiness of this union. It seems that there's a party or a side of you, or the other side, the other party wants to rush this forward because they feel passionate and committed, but you worry that in the end you'll feel outcast, you'll be cast aside, or feel have yourself trapped in something that you're not comfortable with in the end. The High Priestess urges to think carefully, to go within, because the solutions are intuitively, these three really intuitive cards. So I get the feeling that the advice from Spirit is to use your intuition, to go with your gut feeling. The answer lies within. The Queen of Wands is creative and intuitive. The Moon speaks of intuitive knowledge rising up from the depths of your subconscious, as does the High Priest. She's very much in alignment with the Moon card. You can also take from this that, you know, there may be some hidden knowledge, some hidden knowledge, there's no other way to say it, that will be revealed to you, that may bring about clarity and help you feel decisive on which way to go, whether you want to embrace this change, whether you want to embrace this new bond which is bringing you into a new role, or whether you're going to reject it. The outcome suggests that, you know, there is no wrong or right answer. Regardless of what you choose, in as much as going with this connection because it feels right in your gut, because it's romantic, or going with your intellect and rejecting it because it's unstable in as much as it's hasty, it's passionate, you worry that it could result in you being cast out, you worry that it could result in you being tied down again, once again in a situation that is abhorrent to you. Whatever you decide, I feel you're still going to be going through a change, because you've got the Death card here, and that's about transition, moving forward, changing, giving up things in order to embrace new things. You'll be in a position of strength, and you'll be within your power. There's no way, whatever you choose, your outcome shows you being strong, being empowered, being in control, being watchful. To pull these other two oracle cards into the reading, I think they would belong here. The Nourish card, I'd put it right between there, because I think when you're dealing with difficult situations, difficult decisions, a bit of self-pampering helps. And in order to take a in order to take to progress a relationship, or whether it's a work relationship or a business relationship, you need to nourish it, you need to put a lot into it. The connection is one thing, but it needs to be nurtured, and continued nurturing of that would prevent it becoming stale, certainly if it's built on a foundation of sincerity. And your garlic shows, again, you know, you'll be of service, you'll be in service, it'll be a humble giving, a genuine giving. So that is your reading, Aquarius, for the week of the 20th to the 26th of July. It seems that there's a connection being made, a union that is possible, but a great dilemma within you as to whether to accept it, whether to go with it, whether to go with your intuition, nourish it, put into it, love and effort and enthusiasm. And if you're able to do all that, you could well be in a strong position. It shows the connection being strong. Again, it's something that changes you, and it puts you in a position of independent power, stability, and, in a well-structured environment that could be blissful for you. But it's certainly something that's born of a creative and joyful inspiration. So I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonated with you. And if it did, please remember to hit the like button and have a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.